Hello, in this episode we will study words for rooms in a typical house and then study words for the items of furniture in each room. And we will also review the use and form of var and yok one more time, and then hopefully we will write short paragraphs and describe each room. So let's start. So I'm going to start from something that we have already studied, which is oturma odası or salon. Let's take a look at the furniture items in oturma odası or salon. We have studied these extensively in one of the episodes, so we're just going to review first and we're going to add on new furniture items and new rooms later. So let's do it. Sandalye, resim, ayna, saat, dolap, televizyon, lamba, çiçek, sehpa, halı, koltuk, kitaplık. I'm going to move to the next room, which is bedroom. Yatak odası. Yatak odası. And some of the furniture items in yatak odası are şifonyer, şifonyer, gardırop, gardırop, yatak, yatak, yastık, yastık, komodin, komodin, okay, I'm moving to kitchen, and that is mutfak, mutfak, and the most basic items that you can see in a kitchen are buzdolabı, buzdolabı, fırın, fırın, bulaşık makinesi, bulaşık makinesi, dolap, dolap, masa, masa, lavabo, lavabo, ocak, ocak, okay, let's move to bathroom or toilet, and that is in Turkish banyo or tuvalet, banyo, tuvalet. And the things that you can find in a banyo or toilet are banyo, küvet, banyo, küvet, lavabo, lavabo, raf, raf, duş, duş, çamaşır makinesi, çamaşır makinesi, klozet, closet or tuvalet, tuvalet. Okay, let's practice these new words and then remember what they were called. So do you remember the words for each room? So I'm giving you some time. You can pause here if you want it, and I'm going to give you the answers in a second. Are you ready? I'm giving the answers. Oturma odası or salon. Mutfak. Yatak odası. Banyo or tuvalet. Do you remember the words for these items? You can pause here again, and I'm giving the answers in a second. I'm giving the answers. Gardrop, dolap. Dolap is a very versatile word actually. We can use for any kind of box with doors and handles. You can find it in the kitchen, you can find it in the living room, or you can find it in the bedroom. So we have one word for it, it's dolap. However, gardrop is different, you put clothes in it, so it has a different name. So remember that. And the next one, kitaplık. Komodin. You will hear people call it komodin as well, but the right form is komodin actually. And next one, şifonyer. Okay, let's move to the next one. Can you name these? I'm giving the answers. Çamaşır makinesi. Bulaşık makinesi. So what we are saying here is çamaşır is clothes, bulaşık is dishes, so makine means machine. So what you're saying is machine for clothes, machine for dishes. And next one, televizyon. Buzdolabı. And what you're saying is actually buz means ice, dolap means is cupboard, board. So what you're saying is like box for cupboard for ice. Fırın. And ocak. So remember, fırın is where you bake the things. Usually it's the bottom part. Ocak is the top part where you cook the things, you boil the things. Okay, next one. Can you name this? Do you remember the words for them? I'm giving the answers. Banyo or küvet. Next one, closet or tuvalet. Duş. Lavabo. We don't have sink or a basin in Turkish. We just call all lavabo. Okay. And next one. Do you remember the words for these items? Okay, I'm giving the answers. Koltuk, sandalye, masa, lamba, raf, sehpa, resim, ayna, saat, çiçek, halı. And the next slide is about bringing all the words together. So we have 4 rooms and you're going to think as many furniture items as you can think of for each room. So I'm giving you some time. You can pause here and I will give you the possible answers later in a short while. Are you ready? These are the answers. Remember, these are just sample answers. These are my answers. Your answers might be quite different. For example, in Turkey, we don't have çamaşır makinesi in mutfak. Çamaşır makinesi is usually located in banyo or toilet in Turkey. However, if you're living in the States or in the UK, çamaşır makinesi will be in mutfak, right? Okay, so let's practice the use and the form of var and yok. And actually we have studied this one in the previous episodes. But let's remember one more time by looking at this oturma odası. So I'm going to describe this oturma odası by using var and yok. Okay, so this is the sentence. So as you see, the sentence starts with oturma odasında. So that means in the living room. And then we list the items using numbers and adjectives. And the sentence ends with var or yok. So let's take a look at this one. Oturma odasında mavi bir koltuk, güzel bir halı, bir sandalye, bir kitaplık ve bir dolap var. So in the living room, mavi bir koltuk, a blue sofa, güzel bir halı, a beautiful rug carpet, bir sandalye, one chair, a chair, bir kitaplık, a bookshelf, yeah, ve that means and bir dolap, so a cupboard var. So there are is at the end. And then we continue. Ama that means but bir televizyon, a television yok. So there isn't a television. Then let's move to the next 3 rooms. But this time you're going to write your beautiful sentences and I will give you my sample paragraph so you can compare it. Are you ready? Here we go. So we have yatak odası. Look at the picture and then try to describe it using var and yok. You can pause here. You can write down your paragraph in your notebook and I will give you the sample paragraph in a second. Okay, are you ready? So this is my sample answer. Yatak odasında büyük bir yatak, güzel bir halı, bir gardırop, bir şifonyer ve bir komodin var. Ama bir ayna veya bir sandalye yok. So again we start with in the bedroom, yatak odasında, and we list the items and we can use adjectives. So büyük bir yatak, a big bed, güzel bir halı, a beautiful carpet, bir gardırop, bir şifonyer ve bir komodin var. You can list the other items if you want to, but this is just a sample sentence. And then I continue ama but bir ayna veya bir sandalye yok. There isn't a mirror or a chair. Okay, so next picture. So we have mutfak. Okay, these are my sample sentences. Mutfakta bir bulaşık makinesi, bir buzdolabı, bir fırın, bir masa ve 2 sandalye var. Ama bir televizyon veya bir çamaşır makinesi yok. So the sentence starts with mutfakta, which means in the kitchen, and then ends with var or yok. And then in the middle, we're just listing the items. Like here, bulaşık makinesi, buzdolabı, fırın, masa, 2 sandalye. So we have 2 chairs. Remember, you don't make sandalyeler. 2, I know it's plural, but we don't make the noun plural. So 2 sandalye is okay. Now we continue with but, bir televizyon veya bir çamaşır makinesi yok. So there isn't a television or a washing machine because it's a Turkish kitchen. Okay, so let's move to the next picture. And we have banyo and toilet. Again, you're writing your beautiful sentences in your notebook. You can pause here and I'm going to give you my sample paragraph. So here is my answer, possible answer. So banyoda bir duş, bir lavabo, bir ayna ve bir tuvalet or closet var. Ama bir banyo veya bir dolap yok. So in the bathroom we say banyoda, and then we list the items and we end it with var. And then we say ama, but bir banyo veya bir dolap yok. As you see, you cannot see a bathtub or a cupboard, right? So yok, there isn't. Okay, that's all for now. You're doing great. Never quit. Well done, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.